Hello, everyone. My name is MegaMan, and I am here with Freddy Fazbear and Ennard.
Shut the hell up, nerd. Nobody asked for your opinion.
Literally, why did we invite Ennard? He's just going to make things suck.
I invited him because I felt bad, and he doesn't have any friends. Also, he's voiced by Maximilian909 over on the Minecraft FNAF roleplay channel.
Alright, settle down, robot man. There's no need to break the fourth wall.
We're here to make a tier list of my franchise, not to bitch about walls, you stupid nerd.
Says the fat-ass bear who can hold a goddamn child inside his chest cavity.
It's not meant for children. It's for birthday cakes and piñatas. Gregory was just a special case, and he's my best friend, you stupid pile of wires.
I'm going to kill this bear. Mark my words.
All right, cut it out and let's begin the tier list, fellas. First up, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 1. The first game, and honestly a horrific experience when I played it my first time.
Yeah, it didn't exactly age too well.
What are you talking about? It's a great game. It's Scott's last project before he would have quit, and you're saying this game sucks.
I never said this game sucked, Freddy. I just said it wasn't my favorite game.
Sorry, but I'm taking Freddy's side. If not for Scott, we wouldn't have gotten this jewel of a horror game. Sure, it's not perfect, but it was the start of the series. And I believe it's held up well over the years.
See, Ennard, it's truly a masterpiece.
Oh, fine, whatever. Just for that, I'll allow it to go in A tier, but not an inch higher.
That's more like it.
All right, A tier it is. Next up, we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2. What do we think?
Mid, so fucking mid. Throw the garbage in D tier.
What the fuck did you just say?
D tier? You can't be serious.
Oh, I'm serious, you stupid robot man. Throw this piece of shit in D tier. If not F tier. These animatronics come way too fast, and they keep killing me over and over again. This game is shit.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Yeah, there's some strategies on how to play. You just need to figure them out and get better at the game.
Like how Battle Network 4 should have been better?
Did you just compare Battle Network 4 to Five Nights at Freddy's 2? You're a fucking moron if you think it's a bad game, you piece of dog shit.
Jesus Christ. Fine, I'll put it in B tier. Considering Ennard's just bad at the game and I think it makes for fun challenge. And also it introduced custom night challenges, which I think is pretty neat.
Seems too high, but what the fuck ever. Just for the sake of moving on, I'll allow it.
Thank God. Anyways, next up is Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Honestly, I gotta admit, it wasn't that bad, but the jump scares weren't that good. But it does add some interesting lore elements, and the main antagonist is Springtrap, which is the purple guy.
Fucking hell, just call him William Afton, you fat bear.
What did you call me?
Anyways, I gotta say, FNAF 3 was alright, and I think it should be B tier, in my personal opinion.
I'm gonna ignore the fact you called Freddy fat and just to state my opinion. Anyways, I agree with Freddy that the jump scares weren't that good and felt bland. And I gotta agree with Ennard that it should go in B because the gameplay felt boring at times. But the main villain is Springtrap, which is the killer of the story. And Springtrap is such a good design too. Just for that, I think it should be in B tier as well.
I'm actually glad we all agree. Next up is Five Nights at Freddy's 4, I presume.
Yup, and I gotta be honest, it makes me too terrified to play.
I hate to say it, but I have to side with the robot man. Every time that I go up to a door, and I try to listen for breathing, but when I don't hear anything, I flash my light, and honestly, I get my ears fucking blasted.
Ennard, not to be mean, but that just sounds like a skill issue.
Remind me never to take your side ever again, robot man.
The fuck did I do?
Exist.
Oh my god, can you idiots just shut up and talk about the game?
He started it!
No you human wannabe robot.
Jesus Christ. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 isn't that bad of a game. It has a scary environment with the nightmare animatronics you need to watch out for. And the mini-games give out the story of a little boy who hates Fredbears, but is scheduled to be there by his birthday. It makes for some great story, and even speculated that Dream Theory was canon.
Freddy, for your own safety and not to upset any fans, you should probably stop there.
Dream Theory sucks, and I honestly hate it.
But Nightmare is a fucking cheater in Nightmare mode. And his jump scare is just him staring into your soul. What's his purpose of even being here anyway? Is he even canon to the story?
Mega Man, try not to think about it too much. But remember, the Halloween update added more challenge modes and cheats to play around with.
Blind mode sucks, and honestly, it's just a waste of time.
Okay, I honestly agree with that. You literally have to guess what you're doing, and it's not even that fun. But there are better challenge modes to play with too. So, I'm honestly considering putting it in C tier. Any objections?
Yeah, I guess C tier works with me.
C tier works with me too, it's just a little too scary for beginners.
Alright, next up on the mainline games is Five Nights at Freddy's sister location.
S tier. This is the game I originated from. S tier right now.
Of course you'd say that. The only reason you like it is because you were introduced, and you only showed up for a brief time canonically. You were lucky to even get a segment in the fake ending where the player has to survive against you.
Not to mention he's not an option on the custom night mode of the game.
Burn in hell, the both of you. Mega Man, why not I show you to the scooping room so I could scoop up your insides, take over your body, and pretend to be you until I eventually get decomposed and have to throw myself up into the sewer.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's my reminder to never be in a room alone with you.
Ennard's stupid threats aside, Sister Location is a great experience and introduced voice acting, and you could go into other rooms and you would have to perform a certain amount of tasks. Although, Night 4 really sucked because of the mini-arenas.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Night 4 and it really killed the mood for me, but this is a great story-driven game and I give it at least an A tier. It's not quite an S tier, but I did have fun playing some of the custom night challenges as well. Although I wish I could customize the AI levels like I could in the first two games.
Yeah, I gotta unfortunately agree with that, because not being able to customize the AI levels like you could in the previous games really sucked, but I'm still glad we got to have a custom night regardless. I just wish they added me to the roster.
Alright then, A tier it is.
Next up is Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator.
I won't lie, being able to fully customize your pizzeria is a great concept idea, and I loved it very, very much.
I hate to say it, but I have to side with Ennard. It's fun playtesting the mini-games and finding the secret Easter eggs and the different endings you can get. This game also gave us a callback to one of Five Nights at Freddy's 2's mini-games and gave us a better look on what happened to Charlotte.
Yeah, and Henry's speech at the end hit pretty hard. The salvage and office survival were a neat addition, but I feel the difficulty could be toned down a notch in my opinion.
Literally nobody asked. Anyways, I'm not exactly a fan of what they did to Springtrap's design, and how I was replaced with Molten Freddy and Scrap Baby just got kicked out. How the fuck does that even work?
Overall, I think this game belongs in A tier. It was a great game, and it surprised everyone when Scott released it. It felt like all the loose ends were tied at the end.
Guess A tier it is then, fellas?
Couldn't agree more, Mega Man.
I'm surprised we actually all agree on this for once. Anyways, next up is Ultimate Custom Night, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and to be honest, it's more of a survival game than it is a story game.
But all of them are survival games.
Okay, smartass. I meant this game takes place after everything ended in the last game.
This game takes place in William Afton's hell. The vengeful spirit Cassidy, who possesses Golden Freddy, took his soul into an eternal hell chamber with animatronics from the previous 6 games.
At least they replaced Funtime Freddy for me, so that makes up for the sister location custom night incident.
Listen, Kellen Goff is the fucking GOAT in this series. If we ever do a tier list based off the characters from this franchise, Funtime Freddy and I are going straight to S tier. You hear me?
Alright, cool your jets, guys. I'll just put Ultimate Custom Night in C tier to make everyone happy. It's an exceptional game and is still part of the lore. Plus, there's challenges, and we can customize the characters to our liking and play how we wish.
No, F tier. Go for F tier.
And why should we Ennard?
William's still my fucking creator at the end of the day, and just to make me attack him in this game, that brings this game down.
Oh my fucking god.
Are you serious?
F tier this bitch right now.
Okay, instead I'll move it to D tier to simply put it in the middle.
Ennard, I hope you get scrapped in the junkyard soon, you useless tangled up mess of wires.
Calm down, there's only 2 or 3 games left to go on this list. Let's continue.
Fuck, fine. Only for the sake of moving on.
Next up, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. A perfect experience, if I must say.
This game is perfect in VR.
8 games in, and this one deserves an S-tier ranking. I mean, the terrifying experiences, the challenges, the unlockables, the secrets, and even glitch traps stalking you just to creep you out is perfect in my eyes.
Yeah, and the tapes just add to the story and lore to this game, giving an explanation why Glitch Trap is even there to begin with.
Do we really need to say any more about this game? This game is perfect.
10 out of 10! Must play!
I guess we don't. S tier it is?
Let's go!
Alright, last but not least, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
This game sucks.
Ennard, shut the fuck up. This game may not be perfect, but it's the first game to introduce open world and explore a giant pizzaplex, and I'm your companion. If it weren't for this game, we wouldn't have gotten my voice.
That's true. It's crazy to think about Five Nights at Freddy's in an open world environment. And also this game includes the DLC of Ruin. That's basically a 2 games in 1 deal if you think about it.
I actually love the DLC better than the main game itself.
Shut the fuck up, Ennard.
Now hold on. I do agree the main game could have been better, and also could have had more potential for Vanny. Vanessa's also just kind of there and not really doing anything. But I'm okay with putting it in B tier to wrap things up.
I don't like it, but just to wrap things up, put in B tier, Robot Man.
It's MegaMan, not Robot Man.
Mega, with all due respect, this is Ennard we're talking about.
Fair enough.
Shut the fuck up, Fat Bear.
Regardless, how do we feel about the tier list, guys?
You know what? I'm like it. It suits the games perfectly.
It's shit.
Shut the fuck up, Ennard! I personally like the list, but I gotta go now. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I gotta go see when Max needs me for a recording.
I honestly hope Max recasts you and you die in a fire, Ennard.
We shall see, Freddy, we shall see. Anyways, goodbye.
Well, they left me to do the outro. Hey everyone, if you liked what you saw and you want more of this, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and like the video and comment below what you want us to do next. This is Freddy, signing off.